Okay, so this is where I was sitting before I spotted the guy on the motorbike. Okay, here comes the motorbike. There he is. This is funny. I was so laughing when I saw this. That's what made me decide to keep a diary and post it. Okay, this is where he gets something out of his pocket. A piece of paper, and he reads it. And folds it up and puts it back. Oh, and that ambulance is important. You'll see that again in a sec. He's looking around. Can't seem to find what he's looking for, though. This goes on for about 5 minutes, so I don't know. I'm not going to show you it all, because that will probably get very dull. So I'm going to stop it now. Okay, this is the ambulance car that showed up about 10 minutes after that happened. And this is one of the cars. I didn't manage to catch it coming in, but it turned around and drove out slowly again. This is a red car doing exactly the same thing. The reason it's all blurry and low on the ground is because I was trying to hide from them, but there wasn't really anywhere to hide. I was in the nettles, so eventually I just gave up. But yeah, there's the car driving out again. That's the car park that they come in through. And here's a Range Rover, a Land Rover. It's going to do exactly the same thing. It came in very slowly, turned around and went out again. But if you try and remember this Land Rover, because it shows up again later. So here it comes again. It's leaving. Okay, here's another car. It's a single male occupant in a white and green striped t-shirt with grey hair. So this is the same car again, and he's driving out. And that other car, that silver car that's parked down there, I don't know what that was doing there, whether it was anything to do with these people or not. Okay, here comes another ambulance. It parks and then it stays there for about half an hour. And then it does exactly the same thing as these other cars have been doing. But something a bit more peculiar happens as well, just before it does that. Okay, now this car, it's got two male occupants in the front and they're wearing light green shirts. And I think they are the guys who were in the ambulance, because later on, when I'm walking home, I see the ambulance again and I get a very good shot of who's in there. Okay, so here comes the ambulance again. It does exactly the same thing. It drives up along this road very slowly, turns around and leaves again. Okay, so here it comes again. It's just turned around and it's going out. So here it is. I realise it can't be very interesting to keep watching clips of these cars do the same thing, but it's quite difficult to make people comprehend what it's like and what's actually going on without showing you all these clips. But anyway, Okay, after this you're going to see a very blurry image because the focus isn't always very good on this camera, even though the zoom's really good, but the object you're looking at is the same Range Rover that I saw at the beginning. Don't think you saw that. Anyway, this is me walking home, and here is the ambulance again. Yeah, unfortunately I didn't hold the camera very still, otherwise you would have seen the two men in the front. And they passed me again later on, and they beep their horn before they do it. So I think they're trying to give me a little bit of a fright. So any second now, my camera's just pointing at the pavement. See, there they go. Arseholes. So yeah, very bizarre. And if I told you it without my video camera, you'd probably think I was making it all up, because it does sound so ridiculous, which is probably why people don't believe me. But then, like, some of them I think know what's going on and they just pretend. Yeah. So one more shot of my cat. Hello. Hello. You can say hello to the camera. Mr. Pretty Cat. Hello. Okay. Going to say goodbye now, aren't we? Yeah, I might do another one of these in a week's time. Might do it once a week. We'll see how it goes.